Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Waity Lighheart from the Prosperity and Health Alliance, and we're delighted to be with you today from a sunny summer afternoon in Vancouver, BC. I'm sitting here on Robson Street, one of the main shopping drags in Vancouver, Canada, enjoying the vibes. You'll hear some background noise, obviously, but that's how we roll in the Prosperity and Health Alliance, spreading the Enagic business globally, worldwide. And tonight we're going to talk about something. I've done this webinar before, but I wanted to add it again because there's so many questions of people have around the compensation program. So tonight, we're going to talk about what's important, what's not important, what's the vision, what to focus on, and most importantly, how you're going to get there to get to those lovely, large paychecks that you all want and deserve. So without any further ado, let's dive into this tonight. First and foremost, I want to be clear about what we have to offer in Enagic, and I think it's important for everyone to recognize that Enagic is a 42-year-old company with points of sales, service, and distribution all around the planet. Here's a picture of our main areas around the planet that you can see all these different offices. We are a global company. We can ship products almost anywhere. And when somebody signs up and gets, not only do they get a water machine, they get a global business with the backing of a billion-dollar brand, with the manufacturing capability, the distribution capability, the distribution network ability, the sales system in the background, and a world-class machine that virtually everybody needs. So keep in mind that this is how you've got to frame this. To start this for, $5,000 for you to get involved in Enagic is an incredible opportunity, and really it's something that a lot of people don't grasp when they look at the price of our machines. But the reality is it's not about price, it's about value, and you're getting $1 million of value with our $5,000 machine. Let's clarify a couple other things too, so that we understand who we are as distributors and what Enagic is. So Enagic's job is to manufacture the machines, and they do an amazing job of producing the best water ionization system on the planet and the most serviceable water machine on the planet. What their job is to ship the machines. They ship the machines for us, which is an amazing thing. They service the machines for us. That means if there's any repairs needed, if there's any cleaning to be done, if there's maintenance parts that you need to acquire, or filters, or whatever it happens to be, they do that for us. So they also have set up and manage all of the branch offices all around the world that interconnect. They collect the sales, they handle the merchant accounts, they handle the processing, they handle the accounting, and on top of that, they pay to the distributors and they cut the checks. So this is everything that Enagic's doing, and believe me, it's a lot. It requires HR, it requires a lot of money, it requires a lot of effort, it requires a lot of operations, management teams, hiring teams, customer service teams, repair teams, distribution teams, accounting teams, legal teams. It is a massive undertaking that they take care of us for us, and we don't give them enough love and enough appreciation as to why this is so important and so critical. Because if you're starting a business, believe me, anybody starting a business is going to spend tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars to set this up. And in this case, it would be millions and millions of dollars for you to start that. We get that right off the bat. So it's important when you're talking to your prospect or your business prospect or someone out there, is to recognize that we're offering this as part of the Enagic business, and that's what Enagic takes care of. And they do an amazing job of all of these things. The checks always cash. They're always there to process the things. They set up and manage the branch offices. They service the machines. They ship the machines, and they manufacture the machines. That's incredible. Here's our job. This is a distributor. We're distributors. We're independent Enagic distributors. That means we have a license to sell this technology, and they're going to take care of everything else. Our job is to market the machines and to project these into the world, in the best light possible, to learn about how the machines work and how they solve the problems of our potential customers, our prospects, our future clients, and eventually our business partners. And it's important to think of that, your business that way. Next thing, what do? We also train the distributors. And as your business, one of your business leaders here, I'm really excited about the Prosperity and Health Alliance. I'm excited about Eli's call. I'm excited about Danny Dima calls and Tamia and all of the other leaders who are out there doing training for us. It doesn't matter who your sponsor or upline is or whatever. The bottom line is we are all Enagic, we are all distributors, and we have access to the world's best training. There is nobody in this business that doesn't have all the tools that they need to be successful. At the Prosperity and Health Alliance, we have a 12-week training course that teaches you everything inside and out that you will need to be successful. You can access Eric Warre's stuff if you want to learn more about the industry. So there's a lot to do. Finally, what else do we do? Well, we got to maintain customer support and follow up in the system. Look, if you're expecting Enagic to be your customer support team, forget it. It's not happening. They're not going to do a job that is going to help grow your business. They will do the bare maintenance. But keep in mind, they are a manufacturing, a servicing, and an operations team. We're the customer service. We're the person that we want that distributor to call us. We want to solve the problem. We want to make that customer feel amazing that we're doing an outstanding job. We're letting them know when there's filter sales. We're letting them know if they have anything that comes up with the machine, where to go and how to deal with that. We're checking up with them, letting them know, hey, we got a new Anaspa for sale. Hey, maybe you're looking for a small travel machine. Maybe you want to get one for a present. Stay in the conversation with your past clients so that they know that you're still around. I've had people that bought machines from me 7 years ago, and they're buying me new machines because they want a new one, or they're giving one to a family member, or someone's graduating and they're going off to their own home. All kinds of situations. Someone's ill, they want to get one for grandma. You can't believe it. Just by maintaining a relationship, sending out a card every quarter, sending out a phone call, a little video message, a text message, something like that, just saying, hi, how's everything? Hope things are. Keep track of your business and do this. Just by doing this, you'll make 50% more sales, 30 to 50%. So follow up, and make sure that you are known as the go-to solving person, because they will give you referrals. People are busy, people forget, and people love it when you show that you care after the sale. After the sale is where you make all the referrals and all the money after. Not the first sale just gets you in the door. Everything after that is gravy. It's gravy, folks. All right, next thing. What do we also got to do? We've got to develop the skills on recruiting, on salesmanship. We got to develop business skills, personal development, and communication skills. Believe me, the quality of your business, the growth of your business, the size of your business is determined by these things. It's not Enagic. It's not the price of the machine. It's not the competition. It's none of that stuff. We get paid directly in proportion to the level of skill that we display in the marketplace. In our business, we need to recruit. We need to sell. We need to think about our business as a business. And ultimately, we need personal development and communication skills so that we continually to improve. We are in a people business. We're in a communications business. We're in the health business. We're in a business. And so if you look at any athlete in the world, did you expect them not to practice again? No, they're practicing all the time. If you're looking at any business leader, do you think they're going to read one book and know everything about business? No, they're reading books all the time. The average CEO reads 50 books a year. 50 books a year. You want to make $1 million in your business? You want to make $100,000 in your business? How many books are you reading? Or download audios. Study. Be great. Why not be great? You can be. Okay? Let's look at this as a career path. Let's just, for those of you who are thinking, I don't know about Enagic. I don't know. Let's look at this for a sec. Okay, listen about this. Look, to go to 6A, all you need is 100 sales with you and your team. The average 6A sells 8 to 12 machines themselves personally, and the rest go between their business. So that's a 10x return, a 10x of what you do on yourself, and that's going to make you somewhere between $60,000 and $100,000, and then they're going to throw in a $3,000 bonus after that. People can do this in a year. They can do it in 2 years. If they did it in 2 years, it's $50,000 a year roughly. And after that, it gets better. Okay? Then you go to 6A2. That means when you develop 2 6As, you get $6,000 bonus when they qualify on that. Guess what? that's probably going to mean that you've put in somewhere between $150,000 and $250,000 that you've made in this business. 6A22, when you go there, that's having two 6A2s on each side that have a 6A on two legs. What's that mean? That means you're going to get a $12,000 bonus just for bringing those people, developing leaders inside your organization, okay, helping them achieve their ranks. This is incredible. And then you're going to go into what I call the super bonus round. This is the promised land, if you will. This is the Canaan for the Israelites in the desert. This is the ultimate. When you get 6A23, not only do they hand you a $25,000 bonus, you're getting $5,000 a month. You do need to qualify for that. So when it says for life, that doesn't mean for life. It means the life of your business, and provided you qualify. And the qualifications are minimal, but they are real. After that, you go to 2-4. They give you a $50,000 bonus and $10,000 a month minimum. And by the way, these numbers, those are the minimums. It works out to more than that based on your organizational size and how it's structured. Believe me, it's better. And then 6A25 is $100,000 and $15,000 a month. And 6A26 is $200,000 bonus. Cynthia Brigante just went that one, $20,000 a month. 6A27 is a $400,000 bonus and $40,000 a month. And 6A28 is an $800,000 bonus and $80,000 a month, plus whatever you're doing. This is doable in 10, 15, 20 years. There's guys right now that are cruising into 6A24 in a couple of 2 and 3 years. 2 and 3 years. There are people that have made $1 million in their first year of business. Think about that. You can do it too. But you got to you got to look at this as a career. Here's what's different. People go, I don't know about MLM. We're not MLM. We're direct sales. MLM is like a pyramid. Direct sales is over and down. So once you hit that 6A rank, you are getting maximum bonus. You're getting 6 points a sale, right? 6 points a sale. Think about that. That's a lot. So let's look at those points. We're going by the U.S. ones. It's a $5 difference per point for Canadian. First direct sale, $285. Second direct sale, $285. Third sale that you make, the company doubles how much you're making. You make $570. When you get 10 group sales on your 11th one, you make $855. $855 a machine. In 4A, you're making $1140. This is on a $4,000 machine. $1140. That's serious money, folks. That's serious money. You do one sale a week, you're making $4,500, $4,700 a month. That's good money. Okay, let's 1425 5A. That's after you have 50 group sales. Remember, at 100 you get 1710, and that's between 8 and 12 directs for yourself. And you go out and help the team do this. Believe me, when you get sales from other people in your business, it's powerful. So let's look at that for a second. So looking at the points, in and out of the points, basically this is an 8-point compensation point. When 8 points are paid out, it goes down. So in your 285, you can go down as many as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 levels down in your sale. 8 sales. 8 points can be made of that. In the next one, you can go down as many as 8 points. This third one. But you can see the differences. You go from 285 to 570 to 855. When you run out of points, like down there at the 6-point mark, if you look at line number 3 in 3A, you're only going to get 570 and 285 on the ones at the very lowest because there's not enough points to go up. But that's okay, because chances are someone in your team is mailing that. They're making that sale, and you're going to your mailbox, and you're seeing one of these checks and going, who is this person? What is this about? This really works. You know, Kreel, who's one of our top trainers on here, he says, you know, it was amazing. He went on a vacation for a couple weeks. He came back home, and there was over $6,000 in his mailbox. He goes, man, this business just keeps delivering. Now, he's built his business up to do that, and he's worked it, and he's learned it, and he's upgraded his skills, but there's no reason why you can't. Same thing with 1140. You can see how these breakdowns go all the way down. I'm not going to get into all the details because there's lots of videos about it, but you need to understand this is big money. And when you build a team that is working this comes out as a lot. So let's look about this. Now, how do you move to the next rank? I get this question all the time, and sometimes people get confused. Basically, in order to move it, you got to have at least 2 1A legs. The first two sales, you got to make first two sales before you move to that next rank. It doesn't matter if you have 70 people in your business. You need those first two sales. Then after that, when you have a direct sale, you get a direct sale after 10, you get a new spot. Get a direct sale after 20, you become a 4A. You get a direct sale after 50, you become a 5A. Get a direct sale after 100, you become a 6A. Okay? So you must have both group sales and direct sales in order to advance. And that means there needs to be people making sales on your team. So you must receive an 8-point check to count the sale for advancement. Okay? If it's out of your points, it doesn't help your advancement. Okay? So in other words, let's say it happened down on point number 9. That's not counted toward your group. Okay? Maximum points per leg. In a 1A leg, the maximum payout is going to be 285. It's 230 plus a $55 bonus. Okay? 2A, maximum bonus. Okay? 570. 3A, maximum 855. 4A is maximum 1140. 5A is maximum 1425. If you open up a 5A leg, let's say, and you got 1425, but somebody sold something in your 3A leg, you don't get 1425. You get 855 or less depending on where that was in that 3A leg and the rank of the person who made the sale, how many points it got eaten up before it got to you. 6A, 6 points, 1710 on a $4,000 machine. This is heavy cash, folks. Now, what is the maximum payout? Basically, it's this: $2,280 on a $4,000 machine. It's $285 a point, so it's $230 plus 55, or $235 plus $50 a point for $2280. $2280. This is like, get to 6A, make 2 sales a month. You're making $4,500. Not to mention whatever your team's doing. It's awesome. Now, how do you qualify for this special point? Remember, you go back here. It's not 285. It's 235 plus 50. The SP is a special point. And in order to do that, you need to make a direct sale every 90 days, or you need to be on the UConn, right? So you can see this. Let's say you made a sale on the over here, and on the 6th of October, you got an SP. Your SP qualified till the 5th of January. If you made a sale on the 25th of August, okay, 25th of October, you're good till the 24th. At the 24th, if you don't make a sale on that, you lose the SP bonus on all of your business. But as soon as you make a sale, it kicks back in again. So every 90 days, just to show that you're active. Okay? Now let's talk about some of these other weird symbols that you might see it from time to time in your organization. Qualification. You need to qualify for all commissions and bonuses. This is what makes us so that we're not a Ponzi scheme. We're a legitimate direct sales business. D1 means that you make a direct sale every year at least. D0 means that you made a direct sale every 1 to 3 years, and it goes down to 50%. If you haven't made a sale in a year, you're only getting 50% commissions. You make a sale, it goes all the way back up. So you never go backwards, but you can lose sales after a year. FA0, that means you've made no direct sales in 3 years. Okay? Keep in mind, unpaid positions and bonuses for DO and FAO rolls up and is paid to the next qualified 6A2 or above. You don't get paid, someone else does. It's doing the work, okay? Now let's talk about the 6A education bonus. This is a really awesome thing. When you go 6A, anybody outside of your 8 points, you start earning $200. It adds up to a lot of money. I know some people that are making thousands of dollars a month just on the education bonuses of people they've never met. Okay? There's splits. So the education allowance, if you make 1 direct sale per year, paid, and it's paid on sales of out of 8 points, and it's paid on due generation. So for example, if there's another 6A down there, some of it's going to be taken up. They're going to get a $50. Jim's going to get $50. Sue's going to get $50 on another one. So these can happen. You'll get there when you experience it. You'll see that once you get new 6As down in your 8 points or below your 8 points, education bonus will get smaller, but you're going to have other leaders and you're going to get other bonuses, so it's worth it. So if you look here, to give you an idea, the compensation back, here's you. There's Jim that's 6A, there's Sue that's 6A, and Tom is a 6A. You got 3 6As. This happens sometimes. You get these people stacked. You get somebody down here working really hard. So Jan makes a sale, right? What happens is, you look at this. Jan is at a, they get 855. 5 points are remaining, so Tom gets 1425. Sue gets a $200 education bonus. Jim gets a $50 education bonus, and you get a $50 education bonus. So you can get paid even if you've got 3 6As between you and them. So don't hold back, and you want those 6As. You're still making money, and your team is making money, and that keeps them motivated. You know, J. Paul Getty said, hey, I'd rather have a slice, a 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And this comes out to a lot of money in the long run. So don't be scared of people going 6A and above inside your organization. And here's another thing. You know what? I literally went 6A and I didn't understand the compensation program. I didn't understand 6A2 when I went 6A2. I didn't understand 6A22 when I went 6A22, and I didn't fully understand 6A23 when I went 6A23. So here's the great news. You can earn thousands before you fully understand the compensation program. I know people, myself included, actually made hundreds of thousands of dollars before I understood the compensation plan. So don't get caught up in the analysis, what I call analysis paralysis. Now let's talk about 6A2 and 6A22 bonuses. When you hit those ranks, you start getting monthly bonuses based on your team sales. You start getting quarterly bonuses based on team sales. You get education bonuses, and you get filter bonuses. It's incredible. There's like 8 ways to make money here, folks. It's absolutely outstanding. 6A23 bonus, okay? What is that? That's a minimum of $5,000 per month. You must qualify. Okay, the qualification's easy, but there's a formula to it, and then you get a quarterly bonus. Every quarter, you get a bonus. There's one coming up in October, and you get a monthly. There's a formula for that, and then there's an education, a filter, and a rank bonuses based on your thing. So it comes out to a lot of money. Let's just say this: it's a lot of money, and it's worth getting there. Okay. Again, remember, here's that career path: 6A, 6A2, 6A2. Your goal you want to be 6A23. This is the serious cake zone, folks. This is the retirement path. And you can do this in 5 years. You can do it in 10 years. You can do it in 15 years. But believe me, it's going to be better than what you're going to find out there in the workforce. So let's look at this. I think it's important that everybody needs to develop a 10-year plan. For example, we have them as a vision traction organizer. Look at this. Say, hey, look. By the year 10, I want to move into the top 1% of the world's income. Okay. So what is the 1357 plan? It's like this. Year 1, you're going to be learning the industry in our company, up-leveling your skills, testing your pitching ability, testing the product, learning all that stuff, and going out there and learning from doing, not learning from reading or watching, or that you can't be an observer. You need to be a participant. You need to get in the game. You need to get your feet wet and your hands dirty. Okay? Or your feet dirty and your hands wet, whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is you got to get out there and learn. Learning, you got to get out on the field. You can't think your way through this. You can't plan your way out of this. You can't theorize or analyze to get there. You got to go out there and you got to get the successes and the learning experiences. And then during that, you got to think of, hey, a good goal is I need to be moving into that leadership. I need to be in that 6A position in 1 to 3 years. I need to do that. Make a commitment to it, whatever it takes. That's moral, legal, and ethical. Okay? Caveat. And then by year 3 to 5, you can be thinking full-time income. You can make a full-time income in 3 to 5 years, and that means by that time you'll be solid enough that you can leave your day job. By year 5 to 7, this is where you become what Eric Worre says is a network marketing professional. But study Eric Worre's network marketing professional stuff. Buy the courses, learn how to be a professional. He's one of the best in the industry, and it works. And then in year 7 to 10, you want to be thinking, this is where you move into the top 1% of the world income. The world income. Where can you do that? What industry can you do this in with this little cost? None. There ain't no industry like it. Okay? You don't need to be a PhD. You don't need to be an alkaline scientist. You just need a vision, and you need hustle. And you need to be able to say, hey, you know what? I need to learn things. That's all you need to do. Be humble, a positive attitude, and hard work. Create the vision. Dream big. 1, 3, 5, 17 years. Write them out. Make it your decade. Next thing. This is where humility comes in. You go to your leaders. You go to the people that you admire. You tell them what's going on in business, and you ask them, where do I need help? Where are my blind spots? What am I missing? How can I grow? Believe me, your team knows where you're weak. They might not want to tell you, but they know. They know. So don't kid yourself. As Danny says, what is the first commandment? Thou shalt not kid thyself. I love that way. So what do you need to do? Everybody needs to improve their sales. The best salesman in the world, the 7 and above earners, the 8-figure earners, the 9-figure earners, all study sales all the time. Inviting, presenting, closing, and following. You say, I don't like sales. You don't like skills because you don't have the skills. As soon as you develop skills, you'll start to like sales. Believe me, I've seen this over and over and over again. The people who, I sucked at sales. I was terrible at sales. I hated sales. And I decided, you know what, nothing happens unless there's a sale. I can't help anybody unless I can sell them on the possibility of having a better life. Inviting, presenting, closing, and following up. These are the things that you need to develop. And this is the sales process. You learn this, you write your ticket. You don't, you'll struggle. It's really that simple. I'm not here to candy coat things. That's the way it is. Okay? Get good at sales. Get great at sales. Study sales. Practice sales. Listen to tapes. Watch videos. Read books. Whatever your medium is. Inundate yourself over and over and over. Every day, an hour a day. Listen to a tape. Listen to a strategy. Just put it on your headphones. Turn off the music. Turn on the sales. Business and time management skills. As you grow your business, you're going to need time management skills. You're going to need to find a balance between work and life. And sometimes you're going to go over that. Sometimes life is going to get out of balance. Sometimes you're going to get into a speed wobble. I go into a speed wobble every couple of years. I'm in one right now. I love it. I'm in a speed wobble because we're moving so fast. It's wobbly. So you know how you come out of a speed wobble? You don't let off the gas. You go on to the gas more. You turn on it, but you go to the next level. Blow up. Get a reason to manage your skill. You know what? The busiest people in the world get the most stuff done. Why? Because they take their time seriously. You got to take your time seriously. You need to plan, and you need to batch your time. What I mean by batching is set the times that you're going to work on your business and stick to it like glue. Okay? Stick to it. And finally, leadership and personal development. Man, you are not going to last in this business or build a great organization if you don't work on your leadership skills and your personal development skills to get those blind spots worked up, to level up, to scale up, to become greater, to become better. And you can do it. And this is a self-development program with a compensation program attached. Okay? You get paid for your self-development in this industry and in this business. So sales training, business training, leadership. Write down right now. Right now. Which one do you think you need help in? Which one do you think is the one that's hurting you the most right now? Is it sales? Are you having trouble closing? Is it time management? Are you finding that you don't have enough time for things? And is it leadership? And ask yourself these 3 questions every 90 days and pick one of them for each quarter and work on it. Just work on one of these each quarter. That's it. Don't try and work on all of them. Work on one of them. Okay? That's the key to success. Okay? Where do you go? Now, I want to talk about something real quick before we go to questions. Can you see this, Kimmy? Kim, can you see this?
I can. Sorry, I was just muted.
Thanks. So we got right here, we got coming up September 28th, October 1st. Who, what, where, when, and why. Green Valley Ranch, Henderson, Nevada, just outside of Vegas. It's not on the strip. You've got the who's who of the industry. Fred Brown is putting on these events. Fred Brown puts on the best events in Enagic. I love Fred, his beautiful wife, Genevieve. I stayed at their house many times. They are just awesome. And they've put together virtually the who's who of this industry. I'm humbled to be there. I'm excited. I can't wait to be. If you want to get a lowdown on how to build your business, you want to get motivated, you want to get excited, you want to catch the vision, the spirit, you want to achieve your dream, be at this event. Danny D. McCauley, okay? One of the top distributors in the world. This guy makes 7 figures plus every single year. Dr. Horst Filzer, the guy that the vascular surgeon that put the first stent in the body, and he is making some announcements at this event that is going to be a mind-blowing, game-changing announcement of what he's been able to do with Enagic. Man, some scientific information is coming out on Enagic that is game-changing, and you want to hear that first. Eli DeFesh, he's been in this industry for 30 years, built one of the biggest organizations globally in Enagic. He's going to be there sharing his experiences. Do you want to know how to invite people? If you don't want to know how to start a conversation with people, Eli's your guy. Dr. Corinne Allen, have you seen what this woman is doing in regards to her treatment, brain treatments? And she has a thing called brainadvanced.org. It's incredible what she's doing. She's transforming people's lives with the water. This woman is brilliant. She's a genius. She is a bona fide genius. And she's going to be sharing the insights of what they're doing with people who are in all kinds of terrible states and what they've been able to do. It's incredible. Dr. Tim Crow, unbelievable, this guy. Veterinarian side, what he's going to be talking about is all the stuff in the application to that. We got Gerald Kostecka, H2O, one of the greatest publishers in our industry, talking about some new stuff coming out. Tamia Kalan, I love this lady. I did the master training with her. She is a force, another 7-figure earner. Cynthia Brigante, the Filipino tornado. This lady came to America with the dream, had to leave her child at home, was in a situation where she was special care and she got hit in the face by someone she was taking care of with a dirty diaper and decided she was going to change this. And now she travels the world and makes millions and millions and millions of dollars. Willie Folks, private investigator, police officer, private investigator, made a multi-million-dollar business. Shan Stratton, coach to the world. I mean, oh my God. Eileen Miller, Brendan Teeger, Nikema Frenchie. I haven't seen Nikema. I can't wait to see Nikema. This is amazing. Wadia Defesh, he's got an amazing story. He spoke in Japan. And I'll tell you, if you think you've had strikes against you, if you think that you've been down and out, if you think you've had hardship, this guy has known hardship. And he came to Enagic after going through an extremely difficult time in his life. Okay? And he came out a winner. He came out a big-time winner, and it's amazing what you're going to hear from his story. I'm going to be there too. I got a few things to say I want to share with Enagic. It's been 10 years for me. 10 years. I can't believe how fast it's gone by. I made a lot of friends, met a lot of people, been a lot of places, seen a lot of transformations. And, I've been rewarded handsomely for it, and I'm so grateful. And I can't wait to share that story and hopefully share some value to everybody on here. So where is it? September 28th, October 1st. You got to register. You go to www.buymyticketnow. www.buymyticketnow. Is it any easier than that? .com. We're going to have some events. You're going to have some parties. You're going to be able to hang with the leaders. You're going to get with the doctors. You're going to get some tech time. You're going to get the whole 9 yards, everything, soup to nuts. Amazing spa, great place, fun people. You'll capture the magic of Enagic. Be there. Plan on being there. It's going to be excellent. Don't miss it. with that, events, just so you know, people make big decisions at events. They make life-changing decisions at events. Don't miss this event. It's going to be the best one of the year. Believe me, it's going to be the best one of the year in all of Enagic. Can't wait to see you there. I want to give you a hug. I want to shake your hand. I want to take a picture. I want to thank you for your contribution. Let's be there. Let's be there together. Commit to it. Let's do it. We're going to open up the lines to questions. If you got questions, hit me up with them now. It's the thing they say at the weddings, Kim. If you have an objection, say it now or forever hold your peace.
Yep, that's what they say.
So for questions, you just type it into the box here. Where do they send that box? In the chat box? Is that what it is? Or the question box? Or where do they go? Question box. So click on the question box. There really should be no questions. You should be just going to buymyticketnow.com and booking the flights now. Yeah. So, and I hope you got the clarity on the compensation program. But don't get too lost. Here's the thing. You keep selling machines, you keep making more money. You bring on more team leaders and more distributors, you keep making more money. That's really that simple. I made a lot of money in this business and didn't know anything about the compensation program. Right? It's crazy. Some people like to figure it all out and work all the angles, and I think that's great too. If you're one of those people, dive deep into it. Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't look like we have any questions tonight. So I just want to reach out. Oh, yeah, here we go. 2018, we'll make it to Hawaii for sure. They had the big event coming in Hawaii. That's true. I want to thank everybody here. We've got a big group all around the world. It's amazing. We're in, I don't know how many different continents. But I love you guys, and I appreciate your commitment. And believe me, you got to, if the business isn't producing the result you want, take a hard look in the mirror. It really comes down to two things: skills and effort. Skills and effort. Will and skill. Do you have the willingness to learn the skills and the willingness to stick with it to up-level your skills? And when you read obstacles, remember, that's an invitation from God telling you and inviting you to access your greater self. That's what it is. An obstacle is an invitation of God to discover your next level of power, of influence, and capability. And everybody on this call is capable of achieving the highest ranks in helping this vision of Enagic to the next level. So it's a delight. I'm YT Lighheart from the Prosperity and Health Alliance. Looking forward to see you soon. Plan those tickets to Vegas, and we'll see you soon. Good morning, good evening, and good night.